Hello one and all, welcome back to yet another movie review in my Halloween special for 2024. Welcome back to it, and this time I shall be reviewing Shaun of the Dead, directed by Edgar Wright, starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. It's 20 years since this movie came out. It's insane, to say the least. It's a classic as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, probably will always be. Shaun of the Dead sounds like a classic anyway. And in case if you haven't seen Shaun of the Dead already, guys, just what do you do with your life? Go and watch Shaun of the Dead. But if you don't care, welcome anyways. But watch Shaun of the Dead. It's a good movie. Really should. So, Shaun is a sailorless man whose life has no direction. However, his uneventful life takes a sudden turn when he has to single-handedly deal with an entire community of zombies. So guys, Shaun of the Dead is absolutely fantastic. This is one of my favourite movies, one of my favourite comedies, and probably it's gotta be the best horror comedy I've ever seen. It's a British movie, and I wish we got more great British films out there. There's quite a few of them, I think, anyway. But this, as far as I'm concerned, is what I think of in regards to British films. And yes, Edgar Wright is known for directing other movies like Hot Fuzz, The World's End, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Baby Driver, and Last Night in Soho. And Edgar Wright, as far as I'm concerned anyway, is probably one of the best filmmakers out there. I know he did a movie before, Shaun of the Dead, but that didn't have like a worldwide release or anything. With Shaun of the Dead, it pretty much shaped Edgar Wright, who he was as a director, and I think it's an understatement because with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost as Shaun and Ed, they work extremely well. What a chemistry they have together. They are such a duo. Not just the characters in the movie, but the actors, both of them in general. And I think they just knock it out of the park. And what I love is that you get even a few tracking shots, like two, which has Simon going to the sweet shop, getting a can of Coke. In the first one take shot, he gets a regular Coke, then the next one gets a Diet Coke. Like, Edgar Wright truly knew how to handle a one-take tracking shot. Then, of course, you do get another one of those later on at the Winchester pub, which is just peak, but we'll get there. And I also do love all the other characters in here. You have like Liz, Diane, you have David, then you also have Shaun's parents in here as well, which I really like. I think every character in this movie is spot on, and I simply love the moment where Shaun and Ed are pretty much seeing these two zombies, and they're basically collecting some of their vinyl music discs. You know, those black discs they start throwing at the zombies. It's hilarious. Like this is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, and like it is truly a movie that can get you in a good mood as far as I'm concerned anyway. Like, I can watch this movie like whenever. This is a horror comedy anyway, though, so, and then some. And just I love how whenever they start planning how they're gonna get away from these zombies, because there's a hell load of zombies, then of course eventually Shaun meets his mum, and then of course they go to the Winchester pub. You know, they try to walk through the zombies, and then Shaun likes to try and get the zombies away from them, which is so funny. And then, of course, Shaun eventually arrives at the Winchester pub inside along with the other guys. And then the zombies come back eventually. Then they blast "Don't Stop Me Now," the Queen song, and they just start attacking the zombies. It is glorious and just so much joy. Like, this is just the type of movies that I wish we could get more often. I know you can't copy movies, but like, we just can't get movies like this. Like, movies nowadays that try to be like other movies, they're just not like the other movies that you've seen before. Because this movie, as far as I'm concerned, is as practical as it is. I mean, the zombie designs in the movie I really love. You know, then of course later in the movie, Shaun's mum comes into a zombie as well, because whenever a person gets bit, they then become a zombie. Shaun really doesn't want to kill her, but David kind of knows that he's a zombie, so tries to do it anyway, and so most of the characters die anyway. But then, of course, at the end, Ed is then sort of survived as a zombie in some way near the end. You know, they're still gaming buddies, and then some, and they're just a great duo. And all in all, guys, this movie it's pretty much everything you want from a horror comedy, and then some. You know, probably is my favorite zombie movie, I think, anyway, because it's just a pure joy movie, and then some, and I really love of all the characters, how they all play out with each other is funny, and the scenes that play out, and just the way Edgar Wright directs the movie, it is perfectly directed. I cannot think of a single problem with Shaun of the Dead, and it's probably is my favorite Edgar Wright film. I'm giving Shaun of the Dead an A+. There you go, guys. That is my review on Shaun of the Dead. Oh, I've wanted to talk about this movie forever, and now I have. Comment down below what you guys think of Shaun of the Dead. Where does it rank amongst the Edgar Wright films? To you, what's your favourite zombie movie? Could be anything. Let me know below in the comments. Let's have a great discussion down there. And hope you're enjoying my Halloween series. I've got more coming. Just need to take my time with them. But as always, if you're new, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share this video, notify that bell before you leave. If you're new, please feel free to do all those, because I'm a movie reviewer from the UK that likes to do movie reviews, especially classics, because classics is my favourite type of movies. And if you're a returner, welcome back, and hope you're enjoying my content so far. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.